Hey, 12 man, have you stopped to think, could what's coming be the start of a new era in Seattle, or just another year of almost? The 2025 offseason is heating up, and our blue and green hearts can't handle it. There's a controversial call shaking us up, a new name stepping in to change the game, and even a potential revolution brewing on both offense and defense. I know you're as hyped as I am to see what Macdonald and Schneider are cooking up. Bleed Seahawks? Then drop a like and come chop it up with us. The roar at Lumen Field hasn't even kicked off yet, but free agency just dropped a bombshell in Seattle. Sam Darnold is the new QB1 for the Seahawks. You heard that right. The front office shipped Geno Smith off to Las Vegas and inked the ex-Vikings QB to a 3-year, $100, $5 million deal. Mike Macdonald's pumped, and who can blame him? I met Sam a few weeks ago, and our talks have been electric. He told SiriusXM NFL Radio. The guy's a leader, a natural teammate, and he's got an energy that fits what we're building here. But hold up, 12th man. This gamble's all got layers. Here's the rundown. After 2 playoff-less seasons, something we haven't seen since 2009, Seattle needed a jolt. Geno's out, Lockett and Metcalf too, and the team brought in Cooper Kupp, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and DeMarcus Lawrence to beef up the roster. Darnold steps in as the centerpiece of this overhaul, carrying a resume of highs and lows. Remember him with the Jets? Just 13 wins and 38 starts, with more picks than touchdowns. Carolina didn't do him any favors either, but then came 2024. In Minnesota, he lit it up with 4,319 yards, 35 TDs, and a Pro Bowl nod. Still, late season stumbles against the Lions and Rams left some question marks. So, what's this mean for the Seahawks offense? Darnold's got the arm to sling it to his new weapons and the experience to read defenses, something he flashed in Minnesota. Macdonald's betting that Seattle's vibe, paired with a defensive-minded coach who knows how to rattle QBs, can unlock his best. Short term, it's exciting. If he brings 80% of that 2024 magic, we're talking postseason dreams. Long term? That contract's got just $55 million guaranteed over the first 2 years. It's a prove-it deal. If he flops, the door swings wide open for another QB fast. The fan base is split, and I get it. Some see a new Russell Wilson rising, a guy who's taken his lumps and is ready to prove it all. Others think it's just another risky front office experiment. I'm in the middle. The potential's there, but that shaky O-line could hold him back. Darnold's not a scrambler like Russ, so protecting the pocket's gotta be priority 1. Macdonald sold on the man and the leader, but the player needs to show up in September. And trust me, if Darnold's arrival already has you jumping out of your seat, wait till you see what the offense has in store with the next pieces. More changes coming, the offseason's just getting started, and the 12th man's heart won't quit. Free agency's in the books. The Seahawks offense has a fresh face with Sam Darnold, but one thing still haunts us, that offensive line. It's been the team's Achilles heel for years, and 2024 was another season of QBs running for their lives. Well, 12th man, it looks like John Schneider's heard our cries, or at least he's trying. In a recent ESPN mock draft from Failed Yates, Seattle uses the number 52 pick, snagged in a DK Metcalf trade to the Steelers, to grab Jarrett Wilson, the top center in the 2025 class out of Georgia. I'm already feeling a little relief. Here's the scoop. Our O-line was one of the NFL's worst last year. Pressure up the middle killed plays before they even started, and Geno paid the price. Darnold, who's not exactly a wizard on the move, needs protection to shine with Kupp. And Valdez-Scantling, at 6'3" and 310 pounds, Wilson showed at the combine he's got athleticism to spare, a 84 40-yard dash, a 32-inch vertical, and big mitts that lock onto defenders. Better yet, he posted an 84, 9-pass blocking grade per Pro Football Focus, top 10 among college centers in 2024. That's gold for a team desperate for stability up the gut. Tactically, he's a perfect fit. If he lands here, he's likely starting as center day 1, which could slide Olu Oluwatimi over to left guard, a spot left vacant after Laken Tomlinson bolted to the Texans. Wilson ain't even played guard at Georgia, so he brings versatility to a unit screaming for help. Short term, this cuts down interior pressure, gives Darnold more time to find his receivers, and could crack the playbook wide open for Macdonald. Long term, it's a step toward a tougher offensive identity, something we've craved since Marshawn Lynch was bulldozing behind decent blocks. But it's not all sunshine. Fans are hyped at the idea of bolstering the line. But here's the catch. If Seattle skips the position in round 1, like Yates predicts, can a second rounder really fix it? Wilson's legit, but he's not turning this group around solo. I love the optimism, but our patience is thin after years of watching the offense stall over this. Still, it's hard not to get excited about a prospect with elite footwork who could start from snap one. So, 12th man, what's your take? Could Jared Wilson be the start of a line that finally protects our QB? Or is this just another band-aid on a bigger mess? One thing's for sure, if this move's got you hopeful, the next update might flip everything you expect from the 2025 offense. Sam Darnold just rolled into town, barely unpacked, and Seattle's already eyeing the future at quarterback. Yep. 12th man, a Pro Football Network mock draft has the Seahawks using the number 92 pick, nabbed in a Geno trade to the Raiders, to snag Quinn Ewers from Texas in the 3rd round. It's the first time since Russell Wilson in 2012 we grab a QB this early, and the message is loud. Darnold's the now, but the franchise wants a plan B, or maybe a plan A down the road. Let's break it down together. Ewers is a polarizing name. On one hand, he's got a cannon arm, quick release, and can feather passes anywhere on the field. In 2024 at Texas, he showed it off, with scouts raving about his timing and multi-angle throws. On the flip side, he's not mobile and freezes under pressure. Gives me chills just thinking about our current O-line. The mock pegs him as Darnold's backup in 2025, but with a twist. If the starter stumbles like he did with the Jets or Panthers, Ewers could get a shot early. Darnold's deal, with an easy out after 2 years, backs that up. Tactically, it clicks. Seattle's in transition mode, and Macdonald seems to want a young QB to shape in his image. Darnold's got buzz from that Minnesota Pro Bowl, but no one's forgetting his roller coaster career. Ewers still raw, would need a year on the bench to sharpen his reads, something Sam Howell, the current QB2, already brings with 3 NFL seasons under his belt. Speaking of, Howell won't hand over that backup gig easily. Ewers would have to grind to climb the depth chart. Short term, this changes zilch for the offense. Long term, it could spark a new era, especially if the line shapes up by then. Fans are buzzing. Some see Ewers as a rough diamond ready to shine like Russ in his prime. Others scoff, saying drafting a QB this soon screams doubt in Darnold before he even plays. I'm cautious but hopeful. The upside's there but are leaky. Line could sink anyone right now. Picture him stepping into a game in 2025 with that pass protection. Better pray Jared Wilson and crew hold it down first. What's your call on this gamble? Too soon to dream of Ewers leading the Seahawks. Should we lock in on Darnold for now? If this news has you scratching your head, the next one's going to shake up what you expect from the 2025 defense. Macdonald's brewing something big. The Seahawks defense is taking shape. 12th man, and the latest name in the mix is Braden Swinson, an edge rusher from LSU who could land in Seattle via the draft. In a 4-round mock from Athlon Sports' Luke Easterling, we used that same number 92 pick from the Geno to Raiders swap to bring this guy to Lumen Field. At 6'4", 255 pounds with long arms, Swinson's coming off a wild 2024, 5 sacks, 93 tackles over 2 years with the Tigers, and a constant presence in the backfield. Mike Macdonald's probably grinning just thinking about it. Let's get to it. Our defense took strides in 2024, but the pass rush still lacks punch. DeMarcus Lawrence's free agency pickup was a win, and Ernest Jones IV bouncing back strong has us fired up. But Swinson brings something else. NFL comms. Scouting report calls him a late bloomer with fight at the point of attack, using length and footwork to beat blocks. He's not your bendy edge guy, but he reads plays, fakes out blockers, and lives to hunt QBs. In Macdonald's 3-4 scheme, he could be the rush linebacker that takes it all up a notch. Short term, Swinson's not walking in as a day one starter. Lawrence and Uchenna Nwosu still run the rotation. But with 10 draft picks, including 5 in the top 3 rounds, Seattle's planting seeds for the future. Long term, he's got the frame and instincts to grow into a solid starter, especially if he bulks up and refines his moves. In 2024, our D was stout in gap control, but struggled to bring consistent heat. Swinson, with 8.5 sacks and 4 forced fumbles last year, alone could be the push we need to scare NFC West offenses. Fans are already picturing the impact. I see him as a perfect fit for Macdonald's vision, a defense that doesn't just stop the run, but makes opposing QBs sweat bullets. Sure, there's risk. He needs more tricks to beat NFL quickness, and his lateral agility isn't elite. Still, that always in the backfield instinct has me pumped. Imagine this front with Lawrence Jones and Swinson by 2026. It's the kind of dream we haven't had since the Legion of Boom days. So, 12th man, what's your vibe? Is Swinson the missing piece our defense craves? Or do we still need more to reclaim the top? If this addition's got your pulse racing, hold tight for the next chat, because the Seahawks' future is coming into focus, and I'm not sure my heart can take it. Hey, 12th man, how's this April 2025 treating you? Sam Darnold taking the reins, Jared Wilson sparking O-line hope, Quinn Ewers as a future wild card, and Braden Swinson bringing heat to the defense. Seattle's making moves. We're not the NFL's flashiest team yet, but we're closer to the top than folks might think. What's your take? The dawn of a new identity, or just another rebuild that might stall out? I'm betting the blue and green still runs deep. Live in this team with us, subscribe, and jump in for the next snap.